Today we're going to be servicing this appliance here. First of all, we're going to check the gas. First of all, the integrity of the installation and that we've got the correct pressures going to the appliance. First of all, we're going to conduct a let-by test on the meter just to make sure that the emergency control valve isn't actually letting by. The next test we're going to carry out is a full tightness test, testing all the installation pipework on the system. Now we've conducted the test and we're satisfied that the installation is indeed gas tight, now we can carry out the service on the appliance. First thing we need to do is visually inspect the appliance and make sure that the case and the flue are both intact and correctly installed. We can see here that they've installed an inspection hatch, which as from December 2012 became compulsory so that the entire length of the flue and the integrity can be checked. Now, as the first part of our service, we're going to visually inspect the interior of the boiler and check for any signs of distress, i.e. any leaks, any damage to the case or the electrical components. The next stage of the service, we're going to clean out the siphon on the condense strap, which is fundamentally key to the system operating correctly. We can see that the condense installation is correct and the correct full to clear the condense. Simply remove the siphon and clean it from any debris. You can see here that on this particular installation the condense siphon is completely clear to begin with. The next stage is we're going to remove the case and we're going to actually inspect the burner and clean it of any debris. Now we've dismantled the appliance, we can clearly see that the burner is nice and clean inside and completely free from debris. So after inspecting this and inspecting the burner, we can now reassemble, safe in the knowledge that the appliance should be burning correctly. The next test we're going to carry out is the combustion analysis. Through here we're going to analyse the CO to CO2 ratio and check that the actual appliance is burning correctly. Firstly, we check the high flame settings. As we can see from the readings that we're getting, the burner is indeed burning satisfactorily on high flame. Now we're going to check the readings on the low flame setting. As we can now see, with a minor adjustment to the low flame setting, we've now achieved satisfactory combustion on the low flame setting as per the manufacturer's instructions. The next test we're going to carry out is we're going to inspect the air intake of the flue. This checks the full integrity of the flue to make sure that there's no cross-contamination or back siphoning of products of combustion. As we can see immediately from the readings that we're given, we've got no carbon monoxide and no feeding back of any products of combustion into the air intake of the flue. On completion of the service, we now go back to the gas meter and carry out a secondary tightness test to make sure that after all our work is complete and the service is complete, the installation is once again gas tight. This is a typical service you can expect from Village Heating. For more information, please contact us either by phone or via email.